Hello, beautiful people. How are we today? I hope we're good. Okay. Sorry for being absent. A lot of things to do. Okay. Today we meet for a new video. A new video. I just sat and thought of let me do something. Okay, let's do something. Apart from football is not all about Real Madrid and FC Barcelona, isn't it? So okay, let me do a video like a general analysis of other Champions League matches that occurred because we didn't just have just Barcelona and Real Madrid, isn't it? So I just decided to do a video, okay, to do analysis of other matches and other teams. Okay, first we'll start with Bodo Glim and Sporting. Oh boy, Bodo Glimt is an underdog that is quietly crawling into the big stage. Okay, like nobody is really talking about those guys, but seriously speaking, they are crawling to the big stage gradually. And for the records, they have flogged about almost all the big boys in the Champions League, apart from either Bayern, Arsenal, Barcelona. Yes, they have flogged a lot of big boys. I think they flogged Ate, they flogged City, they flogged Inter Ali and Retu. Okay, they started by beating the big boys at the group stage, and now they are eliminating them. Okay, this is even there is even a possibility that we meet because we are on the same side with Bodo Glimt on the right side of the table, or we're on the same side with them. Okay, and if Arsenal fails to meet them, well, I think Arsenal is supposed to meet them before us. So if it happens that Arsenal does not eliminate them, we are going to be the one to eliminate them. That's really serious, eh? But I don't want that kind of for us. No, I don't want it. Let's hope Arsenal eliminates them. That's actually what I want. They have this thing in their field that Norway is very cold. They have this thing in their field. Their field is so cold that beating them in their field is more like a mission impossible. Those guys know how to play in Norway. That small Oslo area that very cold, and they always have a way of sorting out themselves there in that field. So this Bodo Glim guy, we have to be careful. Oh. We have to really be careful because if care is not taken, these guys can easily play the semi-finals of the Champions League. Okay. I also noticed that beating them in their home ground is a little bit difficult because of cold and all that. Anyway, let's see how it's going to play out. Okay. So Bodo Glimt, because I'm not seeing Sporting whipping them out. Another 3-0 at Lisbon is I don't know. It's football, right? It's football. Let's just wait and see. But watch out, Bodo Glimt, watch out. Okay, now we go to the second match that I had to analyze Leverkusen and Arsenal. The Gunners are shooting. Okay, Gunners. Now Arsenal did what they had to do during the first leg. Okay, and I think they will go through at the second leg. Personally, that's what I think. Personally, what's happening in Arsenal is somehow normal because the guys are tired. Okay, in the EPL they have a lot of leagues that they play. They have the Premier League, they have the FA Cup, they have the EFA Cup that Arsenal is now playing the finals very soon. Okay, so they have a lot of leagues that these guys are playing. So those guys are tired. They are also human beings. They are not robots. Okay, they are tired, and with the numerous games that they have to play and the constant intensity they put in. Okay, squad depth is the only thing that is helping Arsenal at this point in time. These are the moments that City used to always bypass Arsenal because City had a better squad depth compared to Arsenal. Okay, squad depth is really helping them. Okay, like because with the likes of what Havertz, when Gyökeres is messing up, Havertz comes in. Okay, and it does what he has to do. And I'm even scared for Gyökeres because Gyökeres being the profile of number 9 that he is. If Havertz comes in um with full fitness and Havertz plays well, Gyökeres is going to be in trouble. Because remember, Arteta loves us. Arteta's system of play favors a ball playing number 9, the kind of 9 that can drop deep, play like the Usman Dembele kind of number 9 word. Okay, they have that you can drop deep, you play. Okay, you play with your midfielders and all that. So At that Ateta system, it favors Havertz more. Just that maybe it's his fitness and all that makes it an issue. But I'm really scared. I'm really scared for Gyökeres. So for me, Havertz come in when Gyökeres is not giving doing what he has to do. Saka to have become a shadow of himself. But when Saka is dying down, Maduke comes in and he keeps it up there. Trossard starts, and when it's hard, Martinelli comes in. Zubimendi starts being shaky. Norgard comes in. When the Rolls Royce defender, isn't it? Our almighty Saliba, isn't it? When he's not informed, Mosquera comes in and plays very. One thing with them is that even though the second choices are not too good, but when those second choices are in the field, they still play well. They are not too good compared to the first choices. Yes, I'm okay with that, but they're still very very good, right? Yeah. So Arsenal for me, even when Timber is not okay, Ben White comes in. Okay, when Calafiori is out, Lewis Kelly, and there are even times that I used to see Nkapie playing as a left back. Okay, there are even sometimes that I used to see Timber. He used to play Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, and Nkapie. So he has four defenders. So it's squad depth helping Arsenal, which is normal. That is even with the problem that Barcelona we have. But normally with a nil at the Leverkusen's home stadium, I'm not seeing Leverkusen eliminating Arsenal at the Emirates, and Arteta is going to play. Arteta would a 1-0 is okay for Arteta to cross. 1-0 is okay because here we are talking about qualifications. We're not talking about beating one. No. Here now 1-0 you cross and you go. Nobody is going to come and uh, you know. So for me, 1-0 is okay. So we are at the stage of the Champions League where qualifying is the goal. Okay, and Leverkusen said no corners. Leverkusen are scared of corners. Leverkusen said no corners. Anyway, talking about Leverkusen, they have a prolific striker, a very prolific one, in the profile of Christian Kofan. Okay, he literally kept Arsenal defenders on their toes. Very tiny man. He's a very tiny kind of guy, a Cameroonian. Okay, he kept Arsenal defenders on their toes. And please, if I'm to send a plea to the Barcelona sporting director, please, we can go for him. He's cheap. He's low cost. We don't have money for Julian Alvarez. Okay, go for Kofan. Kofan is low cost. We can afford him. Maybe he might be what? He will be less than 50 million by now also. Than for going for an Alvarez that's going to cost us what? It's going to cost us 100 million to negotiate it at 90 million. That's a lot of funds for us, right? Yeah, so, and he's a good finisher. Like he literally, he looks like a very good finisher and he's very, very technical. Positionnement, il est très, très intelligent. Okay, he's still young and he can be refined. Okay, maybe he's not yet physical, but we can work on that. He's still 19 or so, 18, 19. Okay, for those who remember the Barca of 2000 and of Samuel Eto'o too was like that, but due to his sharp finishing skills, okay, he was not too physical, but he was very lethal in front of the goal, and with time he became the Samuel Eto'o that we know today. Okay, so Barcelona plays Christian Kofan. We need him. Okay, we need him. Now, so like I said for Bodo Glimt is going to go through, Arsenal is going to go through, my point of view. Galatasaray, Liverpool. When I mention the name Galatasaray, personally, I just see Victor Osimhen. Okay, what in God's name is Victor Osimhen doing in Turkey at his prime? Please, can somebody tell me in the comment section what in God's name is that guy doing in Turkey at his prime? Okay, he's so good. Gala played well, and Liverpool this season, man, is Liverpool for me is the worst defending champions, because c'est pour moi il est inadmissible que a defending champion will spend over 400 million during summer transfer window to reinforce, and now they're struggling for top four. I think they're number 6 now, unable to beat Galatasaray. Every big player there looks shambolic. From what? From Vitz, 2 times best player of the Bundesliga, 2 times, 2 seasons best player of the Bundesliga, one of the best number 10s that we had in modern day football. To Kekes, to Gravenberg, to Gakpo. I don't know. Is Gakpo having the nuts of Anslot? Because I don't know why on earth is Gakpo starting over this Italian guy. His name, some name is sharp. What's his name? There's this name. Please, somebody should give me that name in the comment section. What's his name? Gakpo. What's Gakpo? What's that his name again? There's this Italian guy. Why is Gakpo starting anyway? When the name will come and I'm going to tell you why is Gakpo starting over him. Salah too is old. Okay, Salah too is old. You see, Vit is becoming shambolic, Keke shambolic, Gravenberch shambolic. Gakpo is starting. Salah is of age. Okay, apart from for me, is two players in that squad. They are keeping up to the game, but okay, football does not reside around two players, isn't it? We have Dominic Soboslai and Ekitike. Okay, they are the one trying to keep up things. It's been quite hard for everybody. Okay, when you look at two players in the Liverpool squad, Oliver Fit and Alexander Isak, that's 250 million. Pose also. Okay, also, why is Wahala Chiesa? Why is Gakpo starting over Chiesa? Why? Why? If they ask Arnold Slaughter, why is Gakpo starting over Chiesa? What is he going to tell us? Gakpo starting over Chiesa. Those are some minor kind of stuff that I don't know. Well, we'll see. So, Anfield. But at Anfield, I want to hope that Liverpool can turn the game around and qualify. A 1-0 win is actually a no-win in the Champions League. It's a no-win at all. But let's just hope that if Galatasaray's defense stay put and plays well, maybe they can manage to score one or two. Football is the way it is, okay? And with Victor Osimhen, maybe something can happen. Okay, something can happen. I was also thinking that maybe Barcelona can also start spying Victor Osimhen. He's a good profile for Barcelona, man. He presses well. He scores well. He's a prolific finisher. He's in his prime. What's that guy doing in Turkey, man? At his prime. Okay. So we have that. Okay. So Alvarez. So I've talked of what we finished with the Bodo Glims. I said they'll go through. Arsenal will go through. Liverpool might go through, but football. Liverpool is not convinced. Liverpool is not convincing. Now we have the last. Okay. PSG Chelsea. The Blues were champions. Well champions. The Blues. The Blues hope to go and beat PSG 3-0 at the bridge. Cross bridge. You people will cross the bridge. Okay. Now, let's see something. For me, right, the defeat of Chelsea goes to the coach entirely. For me, this one, I'll give my personal. The defeat of Chelsea goes to the coach. Okay, because me, I've been noticing now, bad come where the worst come to the worst. Monkey chop pepper, so na collar. The worst come to the worst. Don't look PDP. Chelsea could have had a match nil, not the 5-3. How can you, a coach, you had to bench your best goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez, because you say he's not good at playing out from the back. You want to play out from the back, so you need a goalkeeper that knows how to play out from the back. You go and put Jorgensen against a team like Paris Saint-Germain. It be like tu comme tu portes la viande, non? Tu pas donner ça au chien qu'il faut que le chien vienne manger. Play out from the back against a team like Paris Saint-Germain with players in front of them like Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Desiree Doué. You saw Desiree, those guys. Dembele stands like that, that you shake and behind you. Why? So you think Maresca that used to use long balls to look for Cole Palmer and the rest, he was not okay. How can I be playing to Paris Saint-Germain strength like that? And you go and play Gusto against Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia has chewing gum on his legs, man. Ball no dey come off for his foot. Ball no dey shake from his foot. When you saw that it was difficult, why didn't you replace Rich James, removing Gusto, bringing in another defensive midfielder, or bringing another like maybe Andre Santo, or maybe even bringing down bringing down Enzo Fernandez to play beside Caicedo, replacing Rich James back as a right back, pushing Cole Palmer at his favorite position. This thing that this coach is going to play Cole Palmer is not a winger. playing Cole Palmer at that position, ça lui brille, ça l'empêche de faire son jeu. Cole Palmer is number 10. Cole Palmer is supposed to play behind an attacker. He's a creative player. Why couldn't you play Cole Palmer as a number 10? You play Pedro Neto as a right winger, as this guy, the Brazilian guy, is not the Estevao. Then as a left winger, you can play Ghana. We know he's not the best, but play Garnacho there. He's not the best. He's not the best. Maybe he's not reliable. But do you have another option now? You don't. You messed up everything for yourself. Going to play Rich James at the midfield. Oh, so you think Paris Saint-Germain are going to be stupid to make the same error twice? Finally, they've had their revenge. Kvaratskhelia was too slow. Kvaratskhelia was too fast against Gusto. Rich James could have handled Kvicha Kvaratskhelia a lot. You pair the Fernandez and Fernandez and Caicedo in the midfield to keep your defense line okay. Palmer as a number 10, Joao Pedro in front, okay. Pedro Neto right winger and Garnacho left winger. See, 5. Some of these coaches are very stubborn. Most coaches are just very stubborn. Yeah. Now all these Premier League teams, okay, now you're gonna go to go and beat PSG. Are you going to beat PSG? It's gonna be hard. Anyway, guys, we come to the end. I think those were some few big matches that that I decided to talk about. I don't want the video to be too long. See you in the next one. No, I think in the evening, because the video for the post analysis match of Real Madrid and Elche is going to come out after the match actually. So be there to watch. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Okay, you like, you comment, give me your point of view, and you share. Okay, together, Visca Barça, Visca Catalunya.